Hey guys, well, I am at Target. I came here on my lunch break just to check out kind of what inventory was like because I expected that Target's clearance would be going 70% off tomorrow. I follow the All Things Target Facebook page. A lot of people on the East Coast commented that their stores were still 50% off, so I made the choice to not stop here on my way to work this morning. Turns out I was wrong, and everything went 70% off, which is crazy early. I don't know what's going on, why we're already at 70% off. Maybe it's because they have so much inventory. I did read on one site saying that some store managers had the option to go 70% off early. I don't know if that's true, but in any case, my store is 70% off, and a lot of you watched my first video when things were 50% off. So I'm at the same store, so you can see, I'm going to show you some of the same things that I showed you at 50% off, how much inventory is still here for 70% off, and I'm going to tell you what I'm waiting on and what I'm buying today. First, I'll show you what I'm buying today. Let me flip this. Okay, so you might remember if you watched my previous video that I was buying one of these angels, okay, at 50% off because it was something that I really wanted for our house. But my trick to you was that if there is more than one of something and you really want it, be sure that you keep your receipt. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this at 70% off. Then I'm going to return the one that I bought with my 50% off receipt so that I can get that money back. And that is the only way to do it. The Target is not going to give you an adjustment if you buy something at 50% off and now it's 70% off. You've got to be able to find it on the floor and be able to buy it again and have that receipt. So you can't rely on just your red card. You've got to have the receipt. Otherwise, they're not going to know which transaction, and it just won't work. So I'm going to do that, which will save us a little bit of money, get that additional 20% off. Okay, so let me flip my camera, walk around, show you what is still here, what people should still be waiting on and be buying at 90% off whenever they do that. Am I really that open on time to do that? Stacy, I don't really understand your question, but that's what I'm doing for this angel. Okay, let me show you guys what inventory is like. Okay, so back here you might remember that there was lots of home decor. A lot of that is gone. The ladders, there were a whole bunch of ladders. There's still quite a few ladders here, so I think those will go 90. These chairs, I think or stools are $79.99, so if those go 90, those will be $7.99. These lanterns, there's a billion of those. Those will definitely go 90% off unless somebody comes in and buys all of them. Wrapping paper, as you can see, 9 million pounds of wrapping paper. There is no reason to buy wrapping paper at 70% off. That will definitely go 90. Again, anything that you're seeing that has tons of inventory will likely still be here at 90% off. So these foxes, clearly nobody cares, nobody wants them. So I think those will likely go 90% off. Again, a whole nother aisle of bags, tags, a ton of lights. So I think that there's a really good chance that most of these will still be here at 90% off. These little laser things, I've been seeing these. This is the second year where they've really been popular, and I think that those will likely still be here at 90% off. Okay, ornaments. As you can see, my store has a huge selection of ornaments, and they have these every single year. So I one year got together with a group of girlfriends and I bought all of these at 90% off, so $1.50 a box, and we made those really fun ornament wreaths that you see on Pinterest. So I expect that those will still be 90%, will go 90% off. Okay, so more decor stuff. Again, the things that are limited in quantity or something that you really want in case you miss it when things go 90% off, that is what you want to buy. Things that have a ton of quantity will likely still be here. Okay, so these little gift areas, you might want to pick through these and see if there's something that you really like, if there's only one of. But if you're going to be going to Target, again, every day, kind of watching for that 90% off, you can wait on a lot of these, but I think that these would be really fun, like teacher appreciation gifts or stocking stuffers or Secret Santa, or great for Easter baskets, any of that kind of thing. These are great stock up items that you can purchase. Okay, I am gonna just zip around here. Let me show you another one of these little gift areas. It's pretty well stocked. So you can see here lots of little socks and brushes. As I was walking around the store, I also found that food had gone 50% off, and a lot of the Bath and Body stuff went 50% off. Okay, forgive me as I'm pushing a cart and trying to do this Facebook Live. Okay, so you can see food is 50% off. Elf on the Shelf They have a ton of inventory of Elf on the Shelf. That is all going to be 70% off. I'm going to, sorry, navigate around here. There's a lot of people in this Target right now. And they probably are all like, what is this girl doing a video for? Okay, so here is the back wall. They have moved the dollar section. They're setting that right now today at my store. So that dollar section is getting set for Valentine's, and they've moved all the dollar section stuff to back here. The red dot stuff is just 50% off, not 70. Okay, I'm gonna flip this around. Okay, I see a question of when do I expect 90% to start? Honestly, I don't know. It's highly unusual that they have already gone to 70% off, and a lot of the country is still 50% off according to All Things Target. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna walk you guys to the front of the store. Typically, I will say things go 90%, sorry, I'm navigating and doing this live here. Typically, we will see things go 90% off 2 to 3 days later. I feel like last year, if I remember correctly, and I was recovering from my surgery, so it's a little fuzzy, but I feel like it went a day later than we expected that it would. So, you know, they might choose to wait, and they went 70 sooner this year, and so maybe it'll be Sunday. I don't know, Monday. I had really thought that they would go 90% off on January 2nd, but I also thought that they would go 70% off tomorrow. So we'll just have to watch. I'm also seeing comments that some toys are already 70% off. Yes, there are some toys that are marked 70% off. This is a great time to stockpile for birthday parties for the coming year, as well as for your own kids' birthdays if you've got younger kids. Also stocking up for donating of gifts. I do a ton of that where I buy toys at 70% off, and then I'm able to donate them at different points during the year, and I've saved a ton of money. Okay, I'm at kind of the front of the store. They do have some home decor stuff up here that is 70% off, blankets and pillows and that sort of thing. But I'm gonna cross over because I want to show you guys some of the beauty products. Also, I'm not gonna go over there because it's got a lot of people in that area, but Febreze and those types of products, Mrs. Meyer's Seasonal Scents, all of those are also marked 70% off. So really crazy awesome prices. So the box sets that were 30% off, I had said on my video that I did the other day that typically those go slower. I was wrong. They have marked those down to 50%. So I'm gonna flip this and show you guys.
Oh, so yeah.
Okay, so see all these Elf sets, all these little bath sets, all of those are 50% off. All these little Burt's Bees, little massagers, bubble bath, all of those. Also over here, they've got a whole nother section of those that are 50% off. And then they've got a bunch of shampoos and stuff. Hold on, let me see if I can navigate this. Those are back here on the back end cap. All of these are 50% off. I'm seeing some comments about like Operation Christmas Child and those types of things. Awesome, awesome way to stock up and get great prices on stuff for those types of projects as well. Donating to the homeless. I mean, there's tons of ways that you can really have your money go a lot further and be able to be generous because of that when you shop these sales. So I hope that this gave you some ideas. Sorry, it's so quick. I'm on my lunch break. I need to get back to work. But I hope that this was helpful, and hopefully we'll see more sales soon. All right, bye guys.